Right. Michigan is randomly whenever they want. No, that's what I'm saying. They do on-spot tests all the time. CT is the same way. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. You guys get a heads up. Right. What's the point if you get a heads up? You know when they tell you to go. That part. They do random in Ohio. Giant Eagle even randomly drug tests. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. They give you a heads up. Guess you ain't got to worry about being robbed. I'm glad you think that's funny. I actually have had a home invasion. That's not funny. That's not funny to fucking joke about. That you're a real life piece of shit for saying something like that. Especially considering I actually have been robbed. And you have no idea what that felt like. So don't fucking say stupid shit. I think you can skip it. The last 4 of my phone. Can't you skip that, guys? For Venmo? Does she have to put in the last 4 of my phone? Or can you skip it? That's so messed up. Oh, you can skip it? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That was really sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought I was already following you back, but I had to follow you back again. That was weird. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I just sent you a follow, and I'm going to screenshot your username, because I like to thank people in private, too. Whoa, Oompa Loompa. Scared me. What was that? Me. What was that? Gremlin. She said, bro, get away from... Stop. I'm just going to block that way down south, because obviously you're trying to talk shit. And you sound like a goober, so quit. No, she was like hacking. That was like, that's what she... She scared me. Because it was so quiet, and then all you hear is... That was hilarious. Hey, at least moving I'll be a lot closer to work, though. You know, guys, I won't be so far away now. And I start that second job. I go pick up my work equipment July 16th, and then I start July 17th. And that's a work-from-home job, so... At least I'll be a lot closer. I won't have to be so far away. Thank you for the gift, Peaches. You thought it was a sneeze? Yeah, she had her mouth open, so I think that was her just hacking. You're tripping. I'm not the one that hacked like that. You need to check on Precious. Check on Oompa Loompa. Sorry. I love... Peaches. Thank you, Peaches. Peaches, can you pin my Cash App again? Because I cannot find it. That was hilarious. Yeah, oh, thank you for the strawberries. I'm going to stay with my buddy for just a little bit. I found a couple of apartments that I'm going to apply for. And I'm going to try and see if I can find a private landlord, too. There's this one apartment that I found. There's actually like 3 apartments I found already that kind of look really nice, and they're not super expensive to apply, and they'd be in my price range for like monthly rent, because I don't want to pay no $1,400 a month for a flat like 2-bedroom. So I'm gonna stay over there for just a little bit until I get my own place. But obviously, I'm trying to make it a priority of getting my own place again, because I can't... You just can't trust other people, unfortunately, to stay with them, because they can do anything at any time. They can say, oh, well, you can't stay here anymore, or, you know what I mean? I mean, look what happened. I came out here and only been here a couple months and have to leave already. So, like, I'm definitely like getting my own place a priority, but it's gonna help when I start that second job, July 17th. So yeah, plus like I don't have to deal with anybody else's bullshit. It's just my home. I have my own peace zone. It's gonna be peaceful for me and the dogs. Like that's, yeah. I definitely am going to make it like my one and main priority is getting me and the dogs our own home. So I don't have to worry about, oh, well, you pissed me off today or for whatever reason and something happening and not us not being able to stay there anymore or for whatever reason. You get what I mean? I don't like when people have that ability. I don't like when people have the ability to just throw me out. You get what I'm saying? What is that called? When they just have to, like, basically, they have the power to, does that make sense? Yeah, hold stuff over your head. I'm not sniffing. My nose isn't even running, bro. You sound dumb. Everybody literally said the same thing, that I have not sniffled at all. I know, but then I'd have an eviction on my record, and I don't want that either. You know what I mean? Because technically, even if I was even paying rent and stuff, they could still they still have the option to not accept your rent. Do you get what I mean? Like, they have the option to not accept your rent payment and still make you leave. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. $20. It's the only reason is because I have to go to work. I have to drive back here, help her move, like finish this little crap up, and then I have to get the dogs and drive back to the city. And it's a lot. It's like 45 to, well, with the deer lately, the deer have been crazy lately, but it's like 45 to 48 minutes up there. During the day, it's not so bad. I don't have to like take the extra couple minutes because them deer, but so it's gonna take me 45 minutes to drive up there, 45 minutes to drive back down here, and then 45 minutes to drive back up there again. So it's just, that's gonna be a lot, but I can't even take my dogs with me to work. They're good. They're good. They're good. What are you doing, Oompa Loompa? What? You're so jealous, Brownie. All she did was bark. She was just talking to me. Jealous. You jealous. She's just like Rick. My dog Rick gets so jealous of my dog Rocky. Deer being in the road, because where I live, deer like to jump out in front of you. The deer have been out like crazy. Oh my gosh, enough with the freaking hoagies already. Deer, you know, deer, the animal, the ones that like to run out in front of you, and then if you hit them, you total your car and they'll just run off like you didn't even just hit them at all. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Deer. Do you know how many was out? Like, yeah, when you live in the country, they literally run out right out in front of you. I swear, I was about to say the same thing. The deer will literally try to, like, it's like they don't even care. They don't even care, and they will total your car and then walk off like you didn't even just hit them at all. I was so lucky the other night because when I was on my way to work and I was going around one of the curves, and it was a really sharp curve, so I was going slow because you had to. And there was a deer right in the middle of the road, and I almost hit it. But I was so grateful that I was going around the curve, and I was going so slow as it was, because if not, that would have been all bad. All bad. A couple of my friends, like, hit a deer and totaled their cars. Like, deer really are nothing to play with. They will total your entire car and then get up like you didn't even phase them. Crap. They definitely have no fear at all. It's like they dare you to hit them. They're like, hit me, bitch, hit me. I'm gonna total that car and I'm gonna walk off and not even give a fuck. Like, it's crazy. I cannot find my comment. It's like not showing me my own comments all of a sudden, but it's fine. Yeah, the deer. Are you really just gonna comment deer being a weirdo? Ooh! Cassie, thank you for the heart me. Ooh! Yeah, and they always pull up with the whole squad. Oh, like, all the deer. Yeah, you gotta watch for their eyes. That's what I always try to look for, their eyes, because their eyes glow. Yeah, I try to watch for their eyes. But guys, if anybody, yeah, bucks will really mess up your vehicles. And they really just walk off like you didn't even just knock the air out of them. But if anybody would be willing to help, I'm trying to raise $20 so I can get gas to make it to work. If you just keep commenting deer, you're just going to get muted and blocked. Like, you've never heard of deer before? Oh, you really got me. You're commenting deer. Oh. You're commenting deer. Oh. You got me. Yeah, I don't know. I am kind of stressed out just because I'm having to move and stuff, but it is what it is. Fuck, dude. But if... I'm sure she sent her minions in. But if anybody, please be willing to help. I'm trying to get the $20 so I can get gas to make it to work. And then I have to come back here in the morning when I get off, and I have to get the dogs. I gotta help her finish like the last trash and stuff, and then we have to go. You good? Brownie, you know that water's been there. I don't know why you're... Are you good? You was acting mighty thirsty. No, no coffee for you. Crap, dude. Ugh. I'm... It's a regular shift. It's a regular shift. The fuck? How long is your shift? I'm not even allowed to post in my... The deers are literally everywhere, I know. Especially... They're in the city, too. They're in the city. That's what I mean. Like, how long is your shift? What do you... But guys, if anybody, please be willing to help. I really am trying to raise the $20 so I can get gas to make it to work, and I'll have enough gas to come back here and then get the dogs and go back up there, because yours is 12, yeah. It's because they're trying to be nosy. And they know I'm a security guard. There's really, like, I'm not allowed to post in my work uniform. I'm not allowed, there's like certain shit I can't say or do when it comes to my job. I'm literally not allowed, or I can get fired, and they know that. I only have Zelle. I don't have Zelle. I really don't. I don't have Zelle. That's like one thing I really don't have. You can't post anything either. That's what I'm saying. They act like I sound stupid when I say that. I'm not even allowed to post a picture in my work uniform or take any kind of pictures when I'm there. I'm not allowed to say specifics. Like, I'm really not, or I could get fired. That's not bullshit. That's a fact. Yep. It's against the social media policy in my company. That's what they call it, social media policy. Shit. See, I'm not crazy. That everybody acts like I'm crazy. It's so annoying. Thank you. But guys, if anybody, please be willing to help. I'm trying to raise $20 so I can get gas to make it to work. I don't want to be, I really don't want to be late because I don't want to get in trouble. And then I have to drive back home, help her clean up the last little bit, and then get the dogs, and we're out. So what the fuck are you talking about? How could you possibly see? How could you possibly know? Again, my job will not tell you a motherfucking thing. You realize that if so say I'm at work, right? And one of my coworkers' family or whatever calls in asking if my coworker's there, I'm not even allowed to tell them if they work there or not. The only time you're going to know anything is if something happens to you, like say I get hurt, or I get rushed in an ambulance, or something happens to me at work. Then my boss is the only person that's allowed to contact one person, and it's your emergency contact. You're not allowed to say if the person works there or not. You're not allowed to say what their hours are. You're not allowed to say any of that. You sound dumb. That defeats the whole purpose of being a fucking security guard. Because how do you know it's not a random person trying to ask these questions? Like, just to find out, oh, let's see who's there right now so we can attempt to break in. That defeats the whole purpose of security. You're dumb. You're dumb. You sound dumb. That could be a random person trying to see who's going to be on shift what day, and try to, like, break in and fucking steal shit or whatever. Goober. Right, or an abuser. That is literally the whole... Oh my god. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of being on security. The whole purpose of security is to make sure people don't break in and everything is safe. So... No, because if you wanted to ask a question, you would just ask the question. The only people that ever say, can I ask a question, are going to be disrespectful as fuck. If you wanted to ask a question, you could have just asked it. But again, because you could be anybody. Oh, I'm just trying. You could act like multiple different people trying to ask who's going to work the next day, and trying to figure out, oh, well, this person's going to be there, this person's going to be there, and this person's going to be there. So this is what we'll have to do. You could literally be attempting to break into the business. We don't know. So we can't tell you shit. That's the whole point of doing security. Come on now. Does that even slightly make sense to you? They ain't gonna tell you nothing because, again, we can't prove if you're just trying to call in and see who's working so you can try to break into the business. I'm literally not allowed to tell you shit about none of my coworkers or their schedules or nothing. You're supposed to act like you don't even know them. Literally. Goober. People crack me up. That's the whole point of security. You're supposed to... never mind. But do you get what I'm saying? Does that even make sense? Because for all we know, you could be calling in trying to figure out who's going to be there at what shift, at what time, so you can try to break into the business and you can be prepared for it, for who's there. Weirdos. We're not allowed to tell you shit. Like I said, if you get hurt or something or and whatever, you have to, our boss will call you. Our boss will call the person that, like, say I got hurt or had to go to an ambulance, whatever. Only my boss is going to contact the person that I put as my emergency contact. That's it. She's not going to tell anybody else. She's not going to call anybody else but that one specific person. And that's only if something happens. Because like I said, my boss wouldn't even tell my mom that's how strict security is. See? Thank you. Literally, because we don't know who you are. You could be trying to figure out who's going to be in the shift. I was trying to raise $20 so I can get gas to make it to work and then make it back here to help finish up stuff. I have to get my dogs and then we're moving to the city. They can't be that strict. I'm not late to work every day. You sound dumb as fuck. I am not late to work every day. Try again. I am not late to work every day. But I forgot. You know my whole life. I forgot. You know my work schedule. You know when I'm supposed to be there. You know when I clock out. You know what days I work. You know it all. You're with me. You're just glued to my side, aren't you? Oh. Yeah. I gotta go to work. Gotta come back here. I'm helping her mom clean a little bit of crap and then grabbing the dogs and we're moving. We already got all our stuff out anyways. I just gotta get the dogs and that's that. So if anybody, please be willing to help. I'm trying to raise $20 so I can get gas to make it to work. And then as soon as I get off work, I really do have to come back here because I have to get my dogs. Because we're moving. Like tomorrow's the very last day. And then her mom's going to meet me over here, so she wants to burn the stuff we can burn, throw away the stuff, and then just sweep and mop. But as long as I help her pick up the stuff and throw it away, she'll probably just be able to sweep and mop, and then I'll just grab the dogs and go. Fuck, man. Sorry. Hold on a second. I might have to text my boss and say I might be a few minutes late. So hold on one sec. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. That's enough for gas. I think it's so fucking funny. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Have mommy and daddy money. A lot of us don't have that benefit. Shit. Not you. I meant the two girls that were just talking shit, like laughing about it, like it's funny. Not you. I was talking about them. No, no, no. Them two girls that think it's so fucking funny, because it's really not. I didn't mean to send that invite. Sorry. Like other people? Huh? No, the two girls that were just talking shit, laughing, like it's so funny. What? Oh, I was like, wait, no, I promise I wasn't talking about you. No, no, no. It was them two girls that were laughing because they think it's so hilarious that I'm asking for help to get gas to go to work. I was saying, like, they probably have money, mommy and daddy money. Because, like, if you want to laugh at somebody for struggling a little bit, that's really not funny. Oh my god. See, it's just random accounts talking shit, and I could care less. They're always fake ass accounts. But guys, if anybody would please be willing to help, I really am trying to raise 20 bucks so I can get gas to make it to work, and then I have to make it back here so as soon as I get off work so I can grab the dogs, and we really do, like, I really do gotta get my dogs, and we have to go, because it really is the last day. If anybody please be willing to help, I really am trying to raise just 20 bucks so I can get gas to make it to work. And then as soon as I get off work, I have to come back here and get the dogs so we can go. Shit, dude, I don't know. There's 213 people on here. If just 2 people could help with $10 each, that's it right there. I really do got to go to work. And as soon as I get off work, I really do have to come back here and get my dogs. Like, I really do. It's the last day. She already had to ask the landlord for an extension. My Venmo is in this little post-it note. She already had to ask her mom asked the landlord for a little bit extra time so she could like clean and stuff. But as soon as I get off work, I really do have to get my dogs, because I can't just leave them out here, obviously. I got $100 for you, I'm sure. Sent 20. No, you didn't. Why do you think that's funny? It's really not funny, bro. It's not funny, is it, Precious? Yeah, you hear? It's not funny. You hear? That was funny. I got $100 for you, sure. I knew that was a lie. You see what I'm saying? I was trying to just get 20 so I could get gas to make it to work. As soon as I get off work in the morning, I have to come back and get my dogs, because I really have to get my dogs because we moved. So, what? Probably gonna be a couple minutes late as it is now, because it takes me a while to get up there. What was that? You're just all kinds of talkative right now, aren't you? Are you good? What? You being extra talkative. Are you good? Are you good? Yeah? My Cash App isn't... You probably have to put the $sign in front of it. What was that? It's just the J Paul 23. Hold on. It's JAYPAUL 0630. You probably have to put the $sign in front of it. They're reporting my Cash App for what? Hold on, let me check. Hold on, let me check it. It's popped up on my Cash App, so... Fuck, dude, I'm gonna be late as fuck now. Great. I don't think they can. They can try, but I haven't done anything on my Cash App, so what can they do? What's up, Shannon? Report their live, Brittany. Just report their live. If they're trying to report my Cash App, report her live. I'm supposed to be leaving, like, now. I already texted my boss and said I was probably going to be a couple minutes late now. Because I don't even have enough gas to make it there. It literally takes me 45 minutes to get there. Fuck, dude. If anybody, please be willing to help with just $20. Because I have to go to work, and as soon as I get off work, I have to come back here and get my dogs because we're moving. Like, tomorrow's the very last day. I have to pick up my dogs, and we're going. We have to leave. Like, we're going to another house, so. Brittany, or Peaches, which one was it? Is it the top 4 ways? Oh, you came from their live? That figures. That's funny. Girl, I just blocked you for talking shit. How did you make another account so fast? Allie, I literally blocked you. How did you make another account so fast? She is, I figured. I should have known that's why she asked for my Venmo. Figured that. That's why she was acting like she was actually gonna help. That figures. And then she never actually did. What is wrong with my hat? Why do you guys keep saying you love my hat? What is wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with this hat. It's a regular fucking hat. Yeah, that's like the third person that acted like they were actually going to help and then didn't. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's a regular hat, but who cares? It's a hat. Not them. That was a fake account. They don't like the Rockets. It's trolls, guys. It's the people that are streaming my live, talking shit. See? Bro. Yeah, I heard Durant was getting transferred. Apparently that Taylor girl was reporting it. She wasn't actually talking shit. Wow, somebody sent me $1 and said, die effing. Wow. That's cute. Telling somebody to fucking die, that's cute. That's cute. Telling somebody to fucking die. That's real cute. You don't. I just don't understand. Like, I get it. You don't like that I'm asking for help so I can make it to work. But, like, you don't have to tell me to fucking die. That's a little overboard, don't you think? If you really don't like me, then just block me, bro. It really is that simple. You don't have to go out of your fucking way to tell me to, like, die. That's literally disgusting. And you know that's against the law, right? Because God forbid if I actually did something to myself because you want to keep telling me to die, you could get in trouble for that. I just hope you know that. That's disgusting. Like, telling me to fucking die because I'm trying to make it to work, okay? If you don't like me, whoop you fucking do. Block me, bro. But you realize that it's actually against the law, right? The dollar you sent me, I'm still $19 short. They sent me a request for $1 and told me to fucking die. I don't know, I'm on my own live, minding my own fucking business. Again, if you don't like me, don't like my content, don't like anything about me, all you have to do is block me and you'll never see me again. I don't understand why you're going out of your way to literally tell me to die. Like, what the fuck? That is disgusting. And thank you, Taylor. That's crazy. They don't understand that really is against the law. Like, do you guys remember that case where the girl ended up going to prison because she was being mean as fuck to her boyfriend and told him to, like, commit you know what, and he actually did it, and she went to prison because she kept telling him to do it? That's against the fucking law. Like, you can't tell somebody, never mind. Because if they actually acted on it, it's against the law. No, it definitely says die. It says D-I-E. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You want me to screenshot it? It definitely says die. It doesn't say deer. Deer is D-E-E-R, not D-I-E. That's fucking disgusting. D-E-E-R. That's deer, not D-I-E. My Venmo's in this post-it note. That's just crazy. Die and deer are two completely different words. They are not even spelled the same at all. Different words. Come on now. D-I-E and D-E-E-R are different. Thank you for the roses, Michelle. That's just crazy. Thank you for the 5, Taylor. And now they're saying, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I had to screenshot it. Could I take 1 split second? I said, hold on, so I could screenshot it. Is that not fucking okay? What the hell? Hold on. What's that say? D-I-E. That's not deer. Thought I was lying. Nah, Michelle, thank you for all the gifts. I really do appreciate it. Thought I was lying. It definitely said to fucking die. That does not say deer. So what you gonna say now? Thought I made that up. I didn't show it? You did not just see it. You're telling me. Show it again. Hold on. D-I-E and all capital fucking letters. Did you see it that time? Did you see it that time? Thank you. That's not deer. That says D-I-E in all fucking capital letters. Oh, I thought I was lying. I said give me a second so I could screenshot it. Thank you, Michelle, for all the gifts. Now it won't even. Now my screen is like paused. That's great. They're probably gonna report my fucking live because I showed it. What the heck? I'm not mad. I'm saying mad. I'm saying you didn't. I'm mad because they want to say that I'm fucking lying. That's what made me mad. What were they trying to say? Now they're trying to say that, what, that was old or something? That said 7 hours ago? No, it didn't. The fuck? Alright, Goober. 7 hours ago. Ruler of awareness. You can go. Brittany, do me a favor and block her. It's not loading fast enough. You got 1 follower and 1 following. You just made yourself look goober. Under false pretense? How? How? What? Because you just got when you just said I was lying and I just showed the proof and now you feel dumb because I actually showed the proof. Once again, I really actually show proof of everything, so you can get the fuck off my live. But even when I show proof, you still come up and say something about something else. Why do you think so many people are always on my lives and always defend me? Because I actually do show proof. Do I not show proof? And then when I show proof, then they try to say, oh, she probably edited it. No, I didn't. What the fuck? Even when I show proof, they still talk shit, and it's obnoxious as fuck. Why can't you just be adult enough and be like, hey, I know I called you a liar, but I seen you posted the proof, and I'm sorry for calling you a liar. But no, you gotta keep it going, and keep it going, and keep it going. You too, Taylor. Thank you. You have a good night as well. Guys, if anybody would be willing to help, I'm trying to raise the last 15 bucks. Taylor helped with 5, so if anybody would help, I'm trying to get the last 15 bucks so I can get gas to make it to work, and then make it back here so I can pick my dogs up and we can go, because it really is the last day. Like, I have to come back and get my dogs right after I get off work. Yeah, we have to go, so... If anybody, please be willing to help with the last 15. Because it takes like 45 minutes to get there, 45 minutes to get back here, and then I'm going to have to drive 45 minutes back up there. Because I got to pick my dogs back up. I can't take them to work with me, obviously. Shit, dude. So if anybody, please be willing to help with just $15. It's fine. I don't know. Hopefully that'll be enough to at least make it to work. I don't know. I doubt it though. The sad part is I can't even post my work uniform. So like even when I get off work, I'm gonna have to take like a change of clothes or something with me. As soon as I get off work, I have to come back here and get my dogs, like, and then we have to go to the house. So if anybody, please be willing to help with just $15 so I can get gas to make it to work. And then as soon as I get off work in the morning, I have to come right back here and get the dogs, because this really is the last day. This is the last day, like, now, because it's almost 1 o'clock. I do gotta hurry though, for real. I really do gotta hurry. I already had to tell my boss I was gonna be late, so. If anybody, please be willing to help. It's just $15 so I can get gas to make it to work. And then when I get off work, I have to come back and get the dogs. Moving. I already moved my stuff. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much, Peaches. I really do appreciate you more than you know. Peaches is a real one, bro. But don't, like I said, like, it's really fucked up to tell somebody to die. Like, I don't care if you don't like me or whatever. Don't tell me to die, because that's fucked up. Like, that's really fucked up. Don't ever tell anybody that. Because honestly, you don't know what battles somebody's facing behind closed doors. And you saying that to somebody could really push them over the edge. You have no idea. That's really fucked up. Like, that's really, really fucked up. It really is. It really is. To sit there and tell somebody to die, you have no idea what battles people are facing behind closed doors, and that could be something that literally pushes them over the fucking edge. You have no idea. Like, you can make fun of me all you want, but you have no idea the shit that I've been through. And how would you really feel if what you just said really pushed me over the edge? Your ass would be in jail. That's what would fucking happen. Because that's foul. You really don't know. Like, I don't care. I don't care if I don't like you. I have a stalker, bro, who has said some really foul shit to me, and I have never said anything like that. That is fucked up. It's just fucked up. That's fucked up. And that makes you a disgusting human being. It really does. Yeah, they're big mad now. Like, that makes no sense to sit there and tell somebody to fucking die. Because you really have no idea what somebody's facing behind closed doors. Just because I tell you guys some things doesn't mean that I tell you every single thing that goes on. You get what I mean? I'll tell you some stuff, but I don't tell you everything. And how would you really feel if that was something that pushed me over the edge? It's fucked up. But anyways, I gotta go. But thank you, Peaches. I'm gonna message you. But just keep that in mind. Like, you may not like somebody. You don't have to like me, and that's fine. But there's certain lines, like, no matter what, you just don't cross. And that's really foul. I'm sorry, but it is. To tell anybody to die is just foul. It really is. But I hope you guys have a blessed night.